Land right here. Oh, that's right. 4 feet 9. Okay. Got to get in the mic. I'm happy and thankful and grateful for everyone who has saw the necessity for you to be here today. I'm thankful for the Contraband Historical Society. I'm the new kid on the block. And they have worked with me and they have taught me many things. I'm thankful for National Park Service, Superintendent Terry Brown, Glenn Odor, the whole 9 yards. They have been very kind and gracious to me. God bless you. What the Contraband Historical Society has decided to do, as Ms. Anita Blanton has been letting us know, we decided to put on our website a couple of research tools so that you can actually much easier locate your ancestors. Superintendent Brown challenged us. We were in a meeting one day and he said, I challenge you to find at least 10 families that are descendants of Contraband. And what I want you to do when you get a chance to go on that website, you will see when you touch Descendant Connection, you scroll and you will see Reverend L.C. Lockwood, Marriage Registry. When you go on that, you will see many names that you may be familiar with that he performed marriage ceremonies for in Camp Hamilton. We have even found a relative of ours on that site, Emmanuel and Susan, I believe was her name, Savage. We also have the Freedmans Bureau that you can go on and find there. We want to go beyond the 10 Descendant Challenge. We want to get as many of the hundreds of thousands names that we can find. Dr. Amy Taylor has written a book, and she was the one who was so gracious to share the Reverend L. Lockwood's information with us. So that's real quick, that's real easy, because it's already vetted. It happened in 1861, so it was here. So I decided to put that plug out for us and what we're doing before I talked about my ancestor. My ancestor name is Robert Langley Brooks. He was about maybe 16 or 17 when he found out what was going on here. And he found out he too was about to be sold. So he decided to escape. He got a boat and he came from Matthews County. You may have heard about Jerry Hollins, the founder, whose great grandmother last name was Brooks. Well, we're going to do some more research to find out, are we blood related or are we just related through name and county, because she too came from Matthews County. That's another plug for us to do some more research, family. And when he got here, he was young. They decided to let him be a water boy. Water is the source of life. And he had an opportunity to serve Abraham Lincoln water. And he shook his hand. And that's something that has been passed down through the generations. This entire story, almost everybody who's at least in the 5th generation, which I'm in, we know that story backwards and forwards about Robert Langley Brooks coming here. We had historians in our family, people who were able to do research, so that was even easier for us as they passed this information down. Now, he was the son of the master's daughter. And his father was what they also call mulatto, which means mixed race, white and black or other races mixed together. In other words, he may have resembled more closely looking as a white man. And when I started thinking about the descendants and our connection, we have another whole side of family that we don't know about. The other side. A lot of times we don't really think about that because they try to call us other things. And like, oh, you see that? How that happened? They tried to call us other things. See that? Just blow your way. But we know if granddaddy daughter have a child by a man, that's our family. A lot of times we don't want to stick sometimes to the truth. That's the truth right there. And what Virginia has decided to do, the state has decided to acknowledge. So we might as well acknowledge everything. Acknowledge and about what was done, and they're trying to promote healing and reconciliation. Just thought I'd throw that out. There's another whole side. In our family, also, as we are learning to say first Americans, sometimes now some of the what we call formerly Native Americans want to be called First Americans. We are also have Seminole in us on the Brooks side. We want to acknowledge all sides. And just as Robert Langley Brooks realized he looked different, and the people that took care of him were not his blood parents, and the siblings were not his blood siblings, but he understood that they were gracious enough to adopt him into their family. And as history goes, when you look up history, you might not always find immediately what you're looking for. But those of us that do research, we know how to read in between the lines and fill in the blanks. Something we learned in elementary school. So, Robert Langley Brooks, he also saw Jefferson Davis captured here. So he had to be here for quite a while. If my memory is right, he was captured in 1865. Robert, he ran an experimental camp after all the things were over. Experimental farm for Albert Howe of Hampton Normal School, which is now Hampton University. You see how far he came? Just by realizing he was free and what he needed to do for himself. And at an early age, he wanted to have a family with him, not to be separated, understanding the facts of love. So, the experimental farm was located just off Kickerton Road in Hampton. At that time, he lived on what is now Robinson Road. Most of us know it's not that far from here. And I'm not going to go on through all of the story because it's on our website, www.contrabandhistoricalsociety.com. And you can read about all the details. But I want you to know that he married a lady named Edith Ann Bedora Batton. And she attended the Butler School. They had 17 children. So there are a lot of us. A lot of us here. That Robert Langley Brooks, he became very successful. He brought land and 35 acres. I mean, just think how far he came. And what I want us to understand, here today, we have descendants right here, right now. And if you don't mind, I'm going to ask the descendants of the Brooks family if they would please stand. Thank you for coming. One came all the way from California.
Wow.
Thank you, cuz. Appreciate that. I'm also going to ask the family, the cross-border Payton family, if you would stand. They just left. Thanks, but she's one of them. Cindy Hodges, our webmaster and graphic designer. They just left. Is any of James A. Fields' family here? Because Agina was here, the washerwoman, the one that wore the...
Yeah,
she was here.
She's coming back. She's
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. And we had Jory's family, so superintendent, I'm counting.
Mm-hmm.
We got 6 more to go.
Okay.
All right. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.